All right, folks, welcome to what are we, 2nd of September 2022, and we've just had non-farm payrolls come out here out of the US. So I just got the squawk in my ear. So we've got come out headline figure, non-farm payrolls beat 315,000 above expected 300,000. The participation rate 62.4, nice little beat on prior 62.1. Private payrolls 308 beat on 300,000. And that's kind of a little bit of a shave off on the hourly earnings year on year and month on month. They're just small misses, but largely let's get over on these markets, right, and have a look at what's going on. So essentially, markets galloping back to the upside here. You're seeing initial reaction obviously was down on the dollar, but up in the euro. We've also been back here to test on VWAP, second time on euro, and let's see if we can get up out of this sort of parity range that we have here. But one thing to mark is that the VIX, we looked at this right before the data came out, and you're seeing the VIX just below a massive bear flag trend here. So it's important to note this green upline here, the trend, the bear flag uptrend. We retested and bang, down she goes. All right. So, people buying more calls here rather than puts. And up we are in equities. So 0.75 up on SPOOs, testing the R1 right now. Dow, same, up zero point 0.6. Oil even getting involved here, lifting out of this area, the '09 lows at 85.77. We didn't actually print that last night or this morning, but generally good to see. Bonds being bought on this. Lovely trade on bonds and gold to be had here. Lots of good upside to be seen. So, getting in on the market, looking at the SPOOs here, I think, well, actually, what we're going to do, we're going to actually look at this on a daily to get a good view here. So, essentially, this is our daily chart. We've been down into this area. Now, we looked at this area yesterday on the team. This is actually, if I go on to a weekly, hopefully the data is loaded. There we go. So, the top of this area, right, is pretty much the 16th of February, the week of the 16th of February 2021. And the low of this area is the week of the 22nd of January, February, March, right? And the reason why I have that area is because of this low here and these multiple highs with excess here, right? Closing and a little blow top high here, right? So as you see now, as we come back in, lovely little spot here to be buying on the SPOOs, and up we go. Also, yearly P-Val, that's one of, if you're trading the Alpha Trader Edge, you know what that is, and you're buying that thing, yeehaw, to the upside. All right, so that's SPOOs. It's pretty exciting stuff here. I like the longs. Back up we go. We are, though, in this general compression area, as you can see from a technical standpoint. It's all very technical stuff here. But, I like the longs on equities, essentially. I like the longs because the VIX is dropping like an absolute stone there right now from a very good area that we've been having some really good trades on equities from that VIX pattern. So I like it. Essentially, what's happening here is, the market is, saying, listen, Jerome and the FOMC, right, you're hawkish, but you know what? You're not going to be happy until you drive this economy into a recession to take the heat out of it. But you know what? Jobs are good. Earnings are looking decent. They're not runaway crazy good earnings, but we've yet to get the next earnings coming out for Q3 earnings. But essentially, things are good, and the market's buying that. I think if the market, if the FOMC come out and they want to do a full basis point hike, a full percentage hike, I think the markets will have a momentary sell off, and then they keep going up. So these markets are strong. Do not. I'm not looking at the shorts here. Really not looking at the shorts. Something else on the Dow we were looking at as well pre-market. Just to go back to the charts on the Dow, we can see nice technical areas here on the Dow. Essentially, here you're seeing this trend. Now, keep an eye on this trend as I blow out here. And we zoom right the way out to the big boy view, going back to 2018 on the hard left of your screen here. Volmageddon selling down. COVID here selling down, then we get this this stimulus, Fed stimulus here, talk of the deal being done, up we go, supported by this linear regression trend up. And then we have this blow top area up here, which is basically the heat in the economy and where inflation really started to kick in and become a real effect. So now we're back to test on the top of this area. I think we can push somewhere back up towards 32,746s, and then I don't really want to make any more commentaries what might happen. But we need this trend to hold in order for us to stay bullish this market. Trade below here is going to be what the Fed and the FOMC are going to want to try and attempt. I know that they're not in the business of market manipulation, but that's what I think they're going to try and do to kind of ease the inflationary situation. So next Tuesday's CPIs out of the US is going to be what the market is going to be, or the FOMC are going to be looking at. All right, look, I've taken up too much of your time. This has been the pre-US session. I hope you have a good one. And I'm going to be taking Monday, Labor Day off. And I will see you next Tuesday. All right, have a good one. Bye bye.